All right, good morning, guys. Welcome to our morning market update from Monday, June the 19th of 2017. We made it to Monday, and June's almost over. I can't believe it. Time's just absolutely flying. Today, we roll over to the new contract in the oil. We're going to trade the August futures. July expires. So that's happening. ES is now trading fully. It's fully moved on as of expiry of this past Friday to the September series. It's the U's EPU. And I'm still Nicaragua, so I'm really happy here. It's been fantastic learning some Spanish. This app called Duolingo, I don't know if you guys ever heard of it. It's helping. It's crazy how quickly I'm picking it up. It's a great time as well. Good food, very good company. It's very relaxing. I'm not kind of in the main city. I'm just more on the outskirts. And the village is relaxing and surfing all freaking day. Waves here are powerful. Maybe I'll tell you a quick story of me that should make you laugh. I went out to paddle out to the big lineup. So there's two different lineups. You can catch kind of the primary swell, which is a big wave, and then the secondary swell comes after it. So, I'm by no means an advanced surfer. I still consider myself a beginner to now entering into the intermediate part. You used to just only ride the whitewater. So I went out to the lineup, I paddled out, and I saw a big wave. I'm like, here we go. I'm going to catch it. Start paddling, and you paddle hard. And then the front of the board just dove into as you kind of drop into the wave, the front of the board dove into it. The back started kicking out, and I did kind of somersault. I went into the water, came back up on the top of the lip, and over the falls I went. It was really fun. Got thrown around, battered, beat up, got out of the water, and I was excited to do it all over again. But finally caught some good waves yesterday. It was really exciting. We're doing it again today. How does that relate to the markets? It really doesn't. So there you go. There's your useless morning market update. In Asia, Japan's up 0.6%. Hong Kong up a whole 1.2%. So Asian session started off strong. China up 0.7%. India up 0.8%. In London at midday, 0.6% up in London. Paris gained 1%. Frankfurt up 0.8%. So Asian strength spills over into the European session. We're seeing some strength there and some gains across the board. Not a single market's negative in all of equities in Asia, Europe, and now the U.S. futures as well. All right, Dow Jones is up 0.3%, or roughly a third. S&P is up a third as well. NASDAQ is up 0.6%. Crude up 0.2 to 45.08. All right, gold is down 0.3% to 1252.90. Now, here's the thing. We said NASDAQ last week was the one that was weak, so NASDAQ led the way down. As NASDAQ sold off, we saw S&P 500 holding gains. One of two things is going to happen this week. NASDAQ is going to pull the way down on S&P, or Russell, the 2000 small cap index, is going to climb its way up and pull the S&P 500 into new highs. Those are your correlatory markets you have to watch for. I said this yesterday in our analysis in our webinar for subscribers. Watch Russell. It's kind of more bullish than other markets, and watch NASDAQ. It's more weak. And watch FANG. FANG stocks have gotten battered, and in fact, I'm looking at it right now this morning. They're still holding down near the lows. Okay, the FANG stocks haven't recovered. They dropped from about 2,500 all the way down to 2,400, $100 per share on that index, and they haven't recovered since. They went as low as 23.20ish or so. They made somewhat of a recovery, but they're hanging near the lows. You're going to need those guys to rally. Facebook, Apple, Amazon, Netflix, Google. You're going to need them to take off in order to see some broad market continuation to the upside to new highs. Also, remember, we're entering into a slower market. Slower summer markets means less volatility, less volume, less opportunity. It's more chop. It's more range bound. So you got to start adjusting your strategy from this whopping upside trade to do something more on a consolidation basis. And that's kind of what we're doing with our trading as well. We're going to start to make that adjustment soon, if not already. All right. And you can even make that adjustment much smoother if you start using options and writing some credit spreads. That way you get some income coming in and taking advantage of that slow grind. All right. Another thing I want to talk about today is we're starting, because the Federal Reserve announced their interest rate hike last week and their plans to unwind their balance sheet at the tune of $10 billion a month. The next thing that starts to take precedence here is we're going to start to hear a lot of these Fed speakers come on the wire and give their opinions and thoughts as to the market, the interest rate cycle, etc. That happens with Fed's Evans today at 7 p.m. He's going on the wire. I'm not going to be there. I'm not going to be watching that, but it'd be interesting to read the notes on what he said overnight and how that'll affect the market. So in the next week, we have a heavy schedule of a lot of Fed speakers. Now that they've made the rate hike decision, they could be interviewed and speak once again. They went into a blackout period 1 week before an interest rate meeting or before an FOMC meeting. They go on a blackout and they can't officially speak about anything anymore. That's why I haven't heard from them in a long time. All right, the big news this morning is out of the UK. Another senseless shooting on an attack on a mosque has happened there. It's absolutely terrible. So our condolences and hearts out go to UK, anyone that's affected out there. It's sickening to us. We don't understand this kind of stuff, and I know I'm a guy that's getting in tune and touch with some of my spirituality, and I don't understand. I don't understand kind of how you lack the compassion to do that to somebody, but that's just me. Okay, maybe I'm missing something. Maybe I'm the one that's crazy. All right. So out of the UK, after the vote to leave the European Union, those Brexit talks are officially underway in Brussels as of today. All right. EU chief negotiator Michael Barnier sitting down, the UK Brexit secretary. That's David Davis. Who names your kid David if their last name is Davis? Love it. Emphasizes that Britain and the EU share European values, and compromising Brexit will deliver a deal like no other in history. So I just read that out. So that's why I'm kind of struggling with this. So there is a little bit of positive sentiment here. Yes, Brexit's happening. Yes, it's going to be a hard Brexit, but there is an opportunity to negotiate something great, all right, to pave the way. Macron on Sunday, also out of Europe, was elected with a commanding majority in France's parliamentary elections. So he won. That's what was expected. His agenda is a mandate to push through his pro-business reforms. So pro-business reforms is great for the market. Exciting, right? That's why European had a bit of a bullish sentiment coming out of that election. Macron finally won the parliamentary vote with a majority. He's going to be able to pass through any legislation that he pleases, and it's going to be pro-business. So look for some more excitement out of the European markets throughout today. Other than that, there's no news. There's no economic news that's really of particular importance. So today could be a slow day. Remember, the week after a Federal Reserve rate hike, the week after a quad witch expiry, the Mondays could be slow and low on volume. Let me tell you how much volume there is at the moment. Let me just put the platform to add it minimized. We have about 151,000 contracts on the SPOOs, the S&P 500 futures. That's nothing. All right, that's pretty much a slow day. Some algo chop back and forth to make the market, and that's all. That isn't really any real trading. Wait until the open. Let's see if it picks up or not. If it's a slow day, what I recommend is that you do a slow day as well with your trading. If the market's slow, your trading should be slow. Decrease your contract size, decrease your trading frequency. Don't go out there and try to hit this thing with 30 lots on a slow day. You're not going to win. Okay, you got to adjust with the market. A lot of times you get questions saying, well, how much contract should I trade? How should I transition? How many trades should I do per day? What does it look like? There's no answer to that. Let the market dictate that. If there's a lot of movement, there's a lot of opportunity. You should have more trades with more scale, more size. There's not as much opportunity. There's no need to be pressing things out there and forcing them, because you're going to go over the falls. And, as fun as it is to surf, you get battered, beat up, bruised, and battered. Some people out here are so good at surfing. It's crazy. The locals especially, I guess, it's all they do. Get up on that board like it's nothing and shred it up. Not me. I'm struggling out there still. But I'm going to get some video. I got the GoPro, so. If you guys on YouTube have any questions, slap it down in the comments. I'll have a look later on today. I wish you a great trading session. Be careful out there. It's a slow day. But we're starting out with some gains, and we expect the upside to continue if we could get through some of these resistances. If not, we're just going to stay in a slow, boring, choppy range today. But that's not to say you can't make money. There'll still be opportunity throughout the day. Take care. Have an awesome one. See you tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. for another stock or another morning market update. Adios. Ciao. Goodbye.